Did Hybe block NewJeans from a Grammy nomination? But what is going on with this Hearts2Hearts Yan criticism? You spent how much on a photocard? The Shinee key situation and so much more on today's episode of Totally Legit K-pop News with me, Angelina. So if you're interested, please keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. Without further ado, let's get into today's video. Also, did you notice a change in the lighting or not at all? Anything? Anything? Did Hybe actually block NewJeans from submitting themselves to get a Grammy nomination? So many people have been talking about this alleged revelation made by Minhyejin in court. She recently appeared at the Seoul Central District Court, and this was for a hearing for her lawsuit against Hybe regarding the exercise of put options. Now, it seems that people who were inside the courtroom began to share what they heard, and one of the claims they're making is that Minhyejin had said that Bang Si-hyuk blocked NewJeans from getting a Mama Award in 2022. According to the post, Min said that NewJeans attended the ceremony under the impression that they were going to win an award, but on the day of the event, the award was switched and given to Minhyejin herself, Breakout Producer Award. So they're alleging that this switch was due to Bang Si-hyuk himself, and Minhyejin allegedly protested against this. But then the second claim is that Hybe actually blocked NewJeans from submitting themselves to the Grammys. According to these claims, when Min approached Hybe's PR team to ask about the possibility of the group submitting for a nomination, she was blown off by them. Later, when she discovered through a Rolling Stone article that NewJeans could have been a potential candidate for the Best New Artist category, she was left outraged. Now, of course, I do really want to point out that these are claims made by people who were apparently inside the courtroom, so we don't have anything official that confirms that this was or wasn't said. Nevertheless, people are still reacting to it, and that's what we're talking about. NewJeans could have been a Grammy-nominated rookie, and they had to ruin it. Free my girls F. NewJeans was originally meant to win a Mama Award in 2022, but it was changed to a Producer Award instead, which Minhyejin received. She said she personally heard the change was requested by Bang Si-hyuk, so the group wouldn't win. 2022 Mama Award, Grammy submissions, all blocked by Bang Si-hyuk. Remember the reports that he even tried to stop NewJeans from performing at ComplexCon HK? Seriously, what else has this guy tried to block for NewJeans that bunnies and the public doesn't know? How much clearer does it have to be that Bang had a personal vendetta against NewJeans, and the girls are supposed to work with these people now? And this year they submitted almost all their artists. Bang PD was so scared of NewJeans becoming the first Hybe girl group to get a Grammy nomination over his own groups. He got caught being bitter about Ditto's success. He felt threatened. There are a lot of people as well who just don't understand why a Hybe would do that, who say it's ridiculous because if NewJeans succeeds, then Hybe succeeds, so why would Hybe block one of their own groups from succeeding? Now, of course, I don't know the intricacies behind submitting yourself for a Grammy. It seems there's like a campaign behind it. You know, there were some artists receiving backlash for sending, for your consideration packages to Grammy voters. So without a doubt, there's some things that go on behind the scenes aside from just submitting yourself for a Grammy, right? But how complicated it is, how difficult it is, I have no idea. What do you think of these alleged revelations? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Imagine you are a young idol in the industry, literally born in 2009, and you're pouring your heart out into performances, into everything that you do, all that hard work and perseverance, and all people want to talk about are your nasolabial folds. So for context, if you don't know what nasolabial folds are, it's basically the lines right here. For some people, they're more pronounced. For some people, they're not. You can get like cosmetic work done to lessen their look, to lessen their appearance. But for Hearts2Hearts Yan, it seems that her nasolabial folds have been the topic of discussion. So it seems that a netizen posted this compilation of her face, essentially questioning if they're trying to make her look older than she actually is. Now, needless to say, I think this is actually ridiculous, and it seems that netizens also think it's quite ridiculous. So let's read some comments. I'm about to cry thinking about how an old fart like you is going on about a young kid's smile lines while typing it all out in a post. Leaves me speechless. You just hang in there, okay? Wow, but I really can't say anything because OP is probably the one getting a reality check while writing this, lol. Just how much it must have hit you that you're writing this about a 09 liner. Those screenshots you took reek of Hybe stance. Yan's effing pretty. I mean, I have to say, what the heck? I don't even know what to say, to be honest with you. In my opinion, it's like one of those things that like you don't know you need to be self-conscious about until like until you randomly see it and you're like, what? Is this really something to be like add it to the list of things that you apparently need to be worried about type thing? Another day, another insecurity unlocked, apparently. It makes me feel bad for the artist, absolutely. And that is actually not the only thing in regards to Hearts2Hearts Yan, actually. But rather than criticizing her face, it seems that some fans are criticizing SM Entertainment for putting her in these shorts. Now, at a glance, it doesn't seem like anything too egregious, right? But on one hand, there's some people who feel that obviously it was too cold for the shorts, number one. Number two, that they were too tight and revealing, especially for her age. So some people were calling out SM Entertainment for putting her in this outfit. Don't dress her in short, tight clothes. FFS, she was literally just born. She is pretty, but couldn't they have put her in different pants? Don't make her wear clothes that show off her body lines like this. I was shocked of how short her shorts are. Now, on the other hand, there are some people saying that the shorts are literally fine. There's nothing wrong with the shorts. That it's actually weird to be critical of an outfit like this. But of course, let me know your thoughts. They did not just say BTS are terrible. Simon Cowell is debuting a new 7-member boy group called December 10, which a lot of people are making the connection. One Direction 1D, December 10, D1. I wasn't a Directioner personally. I had beef with One Direction because they shaded BAP in one of their music videos. But after everything we've covered about K-pop stans ever on the history of this channel, don't act like that is surprising. And don't come for me. I'm sorry. I was about to get K-pop canceled for what I was about to say, but I'm not gonna say it anyways. Back to Simon Cowell's 7-member boy group. The thing is, ahead of this group even debuting, they are already gaining a ton of backlash for their comment about BTS. This is what Cruise of December 10 said about BTS. If BTS can sell out Wembley Stadium in flipping 5 minutes, we could sell out Pluto in 5 minutes. Another planet. Nah, I'm serious. They're terrible. It's a black screen because of copyrights. Well, thanks for saving me. Let's just listen to it.
If BTS could sell out Wembley Stadium in flipping 5 minutes, we could sell out flipping Pluto in 5 minutes. Another planet. Nah, I'm being serious.
Nobody lives on Pluto.
I love the response. Nobody lives on Pluto. So of course, this received a ton of backlash from fans. Simon's new boy group speaking on BTS, like, who the F are you? Career over before it even started. This is probably Solomon Cowbell's strategy to get them the public's attention. Just ignore them and let them flop in silence. That was my first thought as well. Because of how heavily controlled literally everything is in the entertainment industry, it's really interesting to me that they they let this one slide. So my first thought really was like, maybe it is an attempt to just, all backlash. No, what is it? All press is good press. So even if it's backlash, it's still attention. We're still hearing about this group when we probably maybe might not have heard of them before. This is clearly rage bait. They know how big BTS are and how much talking about them bring attention from ARMY by defending them, and also from Anti, who will be applauding them for on BTS. Good or bad, this will just put light on them. Let's ignore they're doing it for promo. What do you think of all of this? Do you think this is something that is only K-pop shocking? I'm sure Simon Cowell is not making a boy group using the K-pop methodology or anything of the sort. If this were something like Dream Academy, I'm sure this would not go over so well because of how intertwined the fandoms are. So if they have no interest in really pleasing K-pop stans, which is a little weird because K-pop stans would probably be the first to jump on the chance to stan a boy group. I feel like I'm explaining this so bad. Do you think this is only K-pop shocking in the sense that K-pop stans would get mad at this, but it wouldn't otherwise alienate them from the audience that they're targeting, which might not be a K-pop audience? Let me know your thoughts. Battle of the Nepo babies. Who is the Nepoist? Nepotism. So discussion we've been having a lot recently is, of course, Annie of All Day Project, specifically because she is a Cheba. She is the granddaughter of the Samsung chairman. So, of course, it brings up the conversation of nepotism quite a bit. However, this conversation has actually sparked an old conversation regarding Anton of Rise, who a lot of people also say is a Nepo baby. But some netizens feel as though Anton being a Nepo baby was kind of slid under the rug. Like, people kind of let that slide. Meanwhile, people seem to be harping on Annie for being a Nepo baby. So, of course, for context, Anton's father is a famous singer named Yoonsang, and this fact was often brought up when he first debuted. In fact, he actually addressed a comment that called him a Nepo baby by responding with, "Born this way by Lady Gaga." But yeah, now people are saying, why is it such a bad thing for Annie when Anton seemingly got away with it? And then other people being like, well, no, their level of nepotism just really isn't comparable. But let's read what people have to say. A guy admitted using nepotism to debut and got away with it, but a girl who fought her family to make it is getting crucified. Misogyny will never go away. They deadass praised him for this, but ran a massive hate train on Annie. K-pop is so hypocritical. Mind you, Anton has a mildly successful father, not a multi-billionaire lineage. Famous singer versus family that controls elections, media, and has labor violation lawsuits. Girl, I don't know, you tell me. Saying he admitted using nepotism to debut is crazy. Even his own father you all claim to know so much about addressed these rumors and said that he didn't want him to debut. Anton is the one who came with this idea and he applied for the audition himself. And when it comes to the discussion about nepotism, a lot of people will say, as long as they're talented, it's okay. But it really is an interesting conversation, maybe even interesting enough to make a whole podcast episode about. The podcast is struggling for ideas, but keep your eyes peeled. And of course, let me know your thoughts about this as well. And any examples of nepotism in K-pop you can think about so I can add it to my episode. What is the most money that you would drop on a photo card? For some, maybe even like $6 is too much. Like, okay, 4 is maybe the max for some people because like it's literally a piece of cardboard. But for others, they might go up to, $36 for a very special Jungkook photo card. I don't know. I don't know her anymore. But some people go into the thousands. And that's our discussion for today. 2025's most expensive photo card. I don't know. I've heard that there are some photo cards that have gone for quite a pretty penny. But for 2025, this is what people are discussing. Because apparently, okay? Allegedly, supposedly, according to the coup, Yeonjun's Freefall Weavers Japan Lucky Draw photo card went for $1,690. And this is apparently the photo card in question. That is very surprising to me because he's not even holding anything. He doesn't even have like a special little, some of the photo cards with somebody's holding something, and somehow I feel like those go for more, don't they? I don't know. I've been out of the game for a little while. Let's read some reactions to this. I think there are many prettier options. This doesn't even look that great. ? Is that considered a good photo? Oh my gosh. They too are like, he should be holding like a flower or anything, a prop, something. I think this photo came out really bad compared to what Yeonjun looks like in real life though. So it wasn't just me. Even though I've been a K-pop fan for a long time, I still don't understand the psychology behind collecting photo cards. So I'm even more confused. I'm a fan too, so I usually don't get surprised by much, but is this something really rare? I mean, luckily for us guys, there is actually a list that I found of 20 expensive photo cards. Luna's Tinsol Max and Match went for $430 USD. Blackpink Jennie's solo broadcast photo card went for $450. BTS Dope broadcast photo card went for $459. These two BTS photo cards went for $470 USD each. BTS V Blood, Sweat and Tears broadcast card went for $499. Stray Kids Bangchan IMU M-Wave went for $499 as well. BTS Suga Young Forever $550. NCT Taeyeon Special Universe $550. Red Velvet Sergi Superstar SM10 Halloween Event $640 USD. BTS Jungkook Magic Shop Japan Fan Club $768 USD. BTS V First Monster Fan Meeting $839 USD. TXT Yeonjun Blue Hour Lucky Draw $850 USD. NCT Taeyong Special Yearbook $870. BTS Jimin BTS Diary First Season's Greetings $939 USD. BTS Memories of 2017. So I guess as a collection, it was just really expensive. BTS Jungkook Proof Lucky Draw $999 USD. Twice Cheer Up Event Taeyong's card went for $1,324. BTS Jimin Butterfly Night Lucky Draw $1,432 USD. BTS Jungkook Blue Haired FLO Selfie $2,613 USD. And then the number one card is BTS Jungkook Butterfly Night Lucky Draw $3,213 USD after 120 bids. So let me know, where would you draw the line for a photo card? What on earth is going on with Shinee's key? This all starts with comedian Park Na-rae, whose former managers filed criminal charges against her for workplace harassment, aggravated assault, proxy prescriptions, and unpaid production expenses, among other things, of course. But one of the allegations made against her were her receiving illegal medical services, which is how we get to Shinee's key, because he was also seemingly involved in these rumors as well. After a photo of a dog resembling Key's pet, messages exchanged with Key and more were spotted on Miss E's Instagram account. So from there, SM Entertainment released a statement about this and his involvement in this. Hello, this is SM Entertainment. We would like to address matters regarding our artist Key. First, we sincerely apologize for the delay in issuing a statement as we needed to communicate with various parties involved in his world tour schedule and activities. On an acquaintance's recommendation, he visited a hospital located in Gangnam where Miss E worked and was first introduced to her as a doctor. He continued to receive treatment at the hospital, and on several recent occasions when visiting the hospital was difficult, he received medical care at home. Believing Mrs. E to be a physician, and with Mrs. E offering no indication to the contrary, Key did not realize that receiving care at home could be problematic. Amid the recent controversy over Miss E's medical license, he became aware for the first time that Miss E is not a licensed physician. He himself is extremely confused and is deeply reflecting on his own lack of awareness. Recognizing the gravity of this matter, he has decided to withdraw from his currently scheduled activities and step down from the programs in which he is appearing. Once again, we sincerely apologize for causing concern to everyone, including the fans. Now, Key also released a similar statement, but the big picture is that they're saying that he didn't know that Miss E was not a physician. Hello, this is Key. I sincerely apologize for causing many people concern with the various issues related to me recently. I, too, was confused and flustered by the newly revealed facts, and I apologize for not being able to quickly organize my thoughts and clarify what I will do moving forward sooner. I had always prided myself on being able to distance myself from such issues, but I feel incredibly sorry and ashamed towards the many people who trusted and supported me, as I believe that thought is what prevented me from looking around my surroundings more wisely. I will diligently do everything I can regarding this matter. I will once again take time to reflect on myself and my surroundings. Once again, I'm truly sorry. So on one hand, there are a lot of people sympathizing with him. Like, oh my gosh, if I found out that my doctor that I thought was a doctor wasn't actually a doctor, that would be very troubling. I would be a victim of something. Though there are also many netizens who think there's no way he couldn't have known this fact. So as said in the statements, he has stepped down from the programs that he is in, which include the NBC Entertainment Awards, Home Alone, Amazing Saturday, all of which have also released statements. I don't know about you guys, but if I go to a hospital to a doctor, I'm not expecting to question their medical license. He is a victim here. As much as a variety hater I am, he shouldn't be withdrawing just because he was a victim of medical malpractice. I never ask a doctor in the hospital for his or her medical license. This is ridiculous. They should investigate the hospital instead. It's in Gangnam, the luxury area in Seoul. Imagine finding out that you're a victim of a medical malpractice. Your health is put at risk because a woman that wasn't certified but worked at a hospital have been treating you for years, and now you are being portrayed as the criminal and forced to step down from the shows you love. However, some fans found a post made by this quote-unquote injection auntie where she says, I am not a skincare clinic dermatologist. I have never said that I was either. It might be because I held a lifting treatment event on my feed with my own money, and many speculated that I was a dermatologist because of that. I am not a medical professional specializing in skincare. I am the CEO of a company that provides services related to hospitals and medical supplies. People keep sending me DMs about skincare procedures. Please stop sending them. The only thing is that my husband owned a business regarding medical cosmetics for the past 25 years. Living with someone in that field has allowed me to gain a deeper understanding of skin and cosmetics. Considering I've been in the medical business for 15 years and living with a man who's been in the medical cosmetics field, I have more knowledge about it than others. So this, of course, has led some people to thinking that there's no way he wouldn't have known. What's even more funny is that his mom is in the medical field. Just hilarious. I've never seen someone as cunning and sly as Shinee's Key. I hope he gets an investigation and goes to jail. I wonder how many injections he's gotten over the past 10 years. Very intriguing conversation to say the least, but as always, let me know your thoughts. With that, let's move on to Kpop Shenanigans, which are basically fun little things that have happened in K-pop recently and or quick news. It seems that Blackpink are collaborating with Tamagotchi. Someone wrote, when you only have to feed it once every 4 years. Barack Obama has shared his favorite music of 2025, which includes Jump by Blackpink. UNIS are going on tour, their first tour ever last. Fans are speculating that Manon was seen leaving in a car with her boyfriend. Though people are also bringing up how Manon has said in the past that every guy she's seen with is not her boyfriend. This post has went viral, claiming that NewJeans have plagiarized Weekly in some of their choreography, basically saying, why did NewJeans go to the National Assembly audit? Shouldn't it have been Weekly instead? And just shows like similar choreography moves. Ives Liz is going viral for apparently using tone-up cream, because we can see some spots where it seems the cream didn't quite reach. ATBO have announced their disbandment. And then I came across this creator on TikTok who like explains pop culture moments, and it seems he pissed off Orbits, and I need to see this. Okay, so for context, this is the video I saw, the stitch I saw, and I want to go see what he's stitching because I'm like, what did he do?
Girl. I've upset the K-pop stands.
Was it this girl? I'm already predicting what the schedule is. I want to know so bad.
I have upset them and I don't know. Lock the fucking doors. I don't know what to do now. So if you guys try and kill me, just leave him alive.
Oh.
Fuck. Whatever. They're insane, so.
Ooh. They're insane thing probably. Okay, let's go see what we're stitching here.
There was this trend on Twitter where someone would post this girl and say, want to see something funny, and then they would just leak their address. Basically, if you saw this, it meant that you were getting doxxed. K-pop girl. Like, she's in a band. She has nothing to do with it.
K-pop girl. Okay.
She just caught a stray, basically.
What's your most famous song?
I don't know. I don't know anything about her other than this.
She's like the dog's face.
She's the dog's face. I don't know her music. I'm sure she's great. I think it's Luna, because there's Stan Luna, whatever.
Okay. Okay, I had a feeling it would be something like this. This girl, K-pop girl, want to see some... Oh my gosh, no, the comments. Oh, and then we get an update explaining the Luniverse to my chronically offline friends.
I've recently found the light and thanks to the orbit,
I recently found the light. Oh my gosh.
I am now standing Luna. This is Chu. She's 26 years old. She's from South Korea. She has so many talents. She's a singer, TV personality,
Oh my gosh.
influencer. She can do it all. A guiding light for all of us. You might know her from the
A guiding light for all of us. Okay, yes.
Luna, which is 12 K-pop girls who came together to create the Luniverse, and they're awesome.
So every one of them is Luna.
Together, they are Luna.
So every one of them is Luna. Oh my gosh. One of the comments here. Okay. Does the person who said that's weird behind the camera want to see something funny? Oh no.
All of them together.
But I thought that's Luna.
Each individual girl, and then the girls have different subgroups in them. So together, all of that is the Luniverse.
That's weird.
No, it's not. It's cool. Each girl.
Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. No, back up a little bit. They were unique. I'm totally kidding. Wait.
I stand Luna. I stand Chu. I'm in orbit now. We'll never call her this girl again. Who's this?
Chu.
What group is she in?
The Luniverse.
No. She's in Luna.
XXYX.
No.
No. You're safe now, Stan Luna. I was so curious. This girl, I had a feeling it was this girl that got in trouble. Also, everyone right now is talking about the Twice More and More demo version made by Zara Larsson.
Cause I love it, I love this situation.
People have been talking about this a lot recently.
Back and forth.
Okay, back and forth instead of more and more. But yeah, I reckon that is basically it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. These are the lovely individuals who help support my channel on a monthly basis. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. And as for me, I'm gonna get going, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Now, on the other hand, there's a... Oh.